Watch. I finally in the place that it is always seeing videos of men running, and real sadly enough I didn't bring none of the cars. I real disappointed all yeah, and I disappointed myself too, but I wanted to bring the training car, and while I pick it up I realized the clutch pedal sticking. I was like, gosh, but I had to change these rubbers. So change the rubbers this morning, and then I find out to be like adjusting, and like I still not getting no grip. I getting pressure but I ain't getting no grip. No engagement on the clutch, pressure plate kind of engagement, and I feel like I might have to change the clutch. So don't worry, on the prowl for clutch and pressure plate coming to you hopefully very soon. So then you might ask me like, well, why I here then? Well, I have a special show coming up. I'll go pop the flyer. RACETRAC having a 2-day event, call out drags, drift car show event, 30th and 31st of July, and we want to make sure the Civic working. For those who remember the Civic used to drag race all the time. Yeah? And obviously who doing it? BigPappiRacing, Jon Marc. I see Father Kess here to make sure everything in a gear. He's supervising the scene. And we buy Raw Power. You know, they have a hydro run dyno, hub dyno, that at least will give you a little more, I want to say a little more accurate numbers. How to be as compared to when it is you're running the tires, and then you might get a little skate on the rollers and all that kind of stuff. So here we go and try to check it out. So front wheel drive edition for the video, yeah. So not only it had the dyno, but it also has, I wonder if this is a Formula 3 car, right? I will ask them. I will want to know where they were classes. I see an F4. I want to sit down in it, you know, but anyway, I'm gonna focus first. So not only that it has the dyno, but he also have parts here too, right? I think I remember seeing it online, like they were having parts. Only you have a clutch and pressure plate for the RB, right? Organizement or something. So I just looking through. The first time I come here, so I just exploring. I like to kind of catalog what it is people have in certain places, so I know when it is I need something, I know exactly where to go, because I just remember like that, right? Nice place, nice space, and the AC working. But I want to hear the start though, but I feel like we're Django in my next day for that, because we're trying to see if we could, they're not changing the plugs in the Civic, doing Jon Marc doing the dash, and from there we're going to start. How long did dyno?
2 years?
2 years?
Yeah.
The car there's a class, there's a Formula 3, there's a
Formula 4.
Formula 4.
Yeah.
When I started?
I started the other day, but the cam sensor out. So that is the problem.
Okay.
I had it parked up now because COVID.
And with regards to I think the parts section recently, how long?
The part section is probably like 6 or 7 months now, not too long. Because we start off easy, like when the dyno just start, we start off with just regular consumables like spark plugs and fuel pumps and things that go bad on the dyno, and then we kind of just expand out
Okay.
from there.
Give me a reason why you went to the hub dyno instead of the traditional bigger trench and you put your rollers on it.
Well, when I was in the market for a dyno, well, everybody knew me from circuit racing and whatever.
Right.
But it came a point in time that I needed to, do something else and try and support the racing with my own business.
Okay.
So, I mean, we have a lot of cars. I used to always be on the dyno. So I say, well, it might be cool to have a dyno.
Yeah.
And I like tuning and I like that kind of thing. So I say, yeah, you get a dyno. But everybody had dyno jets. And I was like, well, if I'm going to buy a dyno, it already have 3. We actually have 4 rolling dynos, as I should say.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, if I'm going to get another dyno, I might as well do something different.
Correct, okay.
And then when I check the price of a dyno jet, and then all the other stuff like as you say, they got trench put in the ground. It's run 3-phase, this, that, the other. Versus the advantages I have in the hub dyno and the price and the ease of use, I decided to just go this way.
Okay.
And honestly, nothing wrong with the rolling road and nothing wrong with this either. Just they both have their pros and cons, and some cars is work out on that and some cars is work out on this.
Okay. Question is one machine controlling the 4? Or like say,
Correct.
see how you're just using, say that 2 railway cars come.
Right.
Both of the car run a session on.
I have another controller if I want to split it.
Okay.
But the one controller could run up to 4.
Okay.
And then if I have another controller which is a slave, could run 2 and this could run 2.
Okay. Alright, I like the modular.
Yeah,
okay.
and then the other thing with this dyno, like cars that have hull decks and stuff, the newer stuff, we have the ability, even though we hook it up in 4-wheel drive, we could turn off the loading on the slaves, and it would operate like how it would operate on the road, like GTRs and stuff. Although it have 4 hubs attached, it's only really loading 2.
Okay.
So it have the advantage of that, which the dyno jet can't do. You'll have to disconnect your drive shaft and all them kind of things.
Yeah. Alright, well, cool. Well, next time I bring the car, but I will give you a message and find out.
Yeah, no worries, anytime.
When you go open the gate for me.
Yeah, anytime. We open anytime.
Alright. So he's just doing some initial, I don't want to say, but he doing up the dash. It have an AEM dash. We have Father Kess here, who overseeing, moral support. And Jon Marc doing anything with the keyboard. Somebody had the mic and the Omega fan in front. But for like no tune, like a bass, like I just make sure the car starting and running. We're doing some numbers already. So Jon Marc, BigPappiRacing, MAXXECU. We just doing our run. We say it shouldn't take long because he's our boss at what you do. Just increase the power now. I think it was running 15 pounds. Yeah, so we will not jump it. Hopefully we get some flames and after that to show you a little excitement now. Right, so for people who don't know, give me the area, the location, the address. Right. And how much it costs to do a session, how much it is there. Right. Like hour and all that.
Well, basically we located just after Ananlo Price on the creek. The proper address is Lot 10, Route 18, Industrial Estate, South Urpuch. With the dyno, 2-wheel drive is charged per hour, 2-wheel drive is 400, 4-wheel drive is 600. We don't really do, I mean we do like baseballs and that kind of thing, but we'll tailor it to your needs. Wideband included, we have map sensor, all of that jazz, so it's really whatever you want to do. And yeah.
Question, you have a tuner in-house here?
Well, we have many tuners. We have Jon Marc from Big Papi, we have Shane from FedEx, we have Marvin from Checkpoint, Kong, we have Dry, pretty much everybody's tuning here, Fats. So it's really, whenever you call me, if you need to get a tuner, I'll say a setup, and I would recommend somebody who I think dependent on the ECU and that kind of thing, who would be suitable to tune us.
Wastegate diaphragm bus on it, but here still boy. So you can do no more pulls. I may just like pause this and wait until he fixes it. You can see how it busts here. And well, it's a 44 TL wastegate. You can't have two, there's only one working. So the car reached, I think 20 pounds, 15 pounds, 15 pounds with some impressive power. We put next time on the dyno, we put the car in the back. Cause so we had to get 2 wastegates and I think that's it. He has some fabrication to do. Oh, and we had to reseal the intercooler, that's a nice back now by itself, but it was good nevertheless. So whether I do a new video or I don't put this on and I'll just add the second part to it. So alright, take two. My face looking a little fresh because I went beach today. Oh boy, I looking red. He eye red.
Yeah. Fresh out.
And Jon Marc in the lab there doing his thing. He eye looking red too. This is, you know, there's always trip on us. Yeah, it's like about 3 times I trip on now. What we do different, right? So we change the vibrant clamps, and well, from before the wastegate diaphragm had burst. So now we're doing some extra pulls, but I do close before because I come late obviously. You're just feeling hot. You're just doing a little remapping there, and at least you will get to see the car make a little pull. Again, I've seen the numbers, I've seen the RPM, and it's making some numbers. It's definitely making some numbers. So day 2 or take 2, everything seems to be okay so far. I will want to believe with the, I wonder who do the fabrication for the Civic? You have a garage name? Or fabric performance or? Performance flow TIG welding. Big up yourself. Seeing your work looking good. You do some of the vibrant clamps. And well, I guess no, since I'm done run the car, so no leaks.
Yeah, when we did our boost leak test beforehand, it was 100 with the boost leak. So yeah, we just put it up and basically just start over from scratch because there weren't boost leaks and all the issues we had before.
Okay.
So yeah, more or less in our gear there now.
It's just a wait for... How much pulls will you make already?
For about 10.
What?
Yeah, we just dialed in boost control and
Okay. So I want to believe it's around probably around 30 pounds, is that you'd say, right? Around 30 pounds. So we see where we're going. So you can see a little something. You can actually see something now with the car running a bit smoother. So stay tuned. Making some power. Let me see how much you're doing. Okay. You set it back. So some interesting details Christian was telling me about the dyno. How it uses the hydro to create drag for the wheels just to simulate road conditions. Now it's a very interesting technology, I must say. So boy, the car, like my ears, if you keep seeing me doing this, because my ears ringing, because it's very loud. We're doing some incredible numbers. I think this is our B18. It's now 100%. So whoever see the video and they see the engine, just put a comment and say, well, it's a B something now, right? But I am impressed. I remember how the car used to perform before, and I can't remember the numbers it used to do before, but I don't think it was doing the numbers they're doing now. So it's definitely a upgrade to how it was before, and it's a good revised production. Jon Marc and good folks from BigPappiRacing do. So it's a fun. It will be a fun car down the stretch. I must say. Jon Marc, BigPappiRacing. You're doctor in the Civic, so I know, but give my idea the engine, the ECU, and I don't know if you would want to give away the power figures, because I know drags is around. Man, go talk about anything about it. Yeah. So alright, so give my idea what it is you do on the car so far.
Alright, so originally we had a AEM Series 2 on the car in the previous setup. When I tuned it originally, maybe 4 years ago, it made 6 somebody, I think. And then for this year, Andy wanted to come back out to the car, so we decided to come with a new game plan. And since I pushing a lot of MAXXECU, I decided to use a Max on the Civic. Also, the turbo had changed from before because it had a humongous turbo, I guess the equivalent of a 45. But now it's precision 6870.
Okay.
So most people will be able to figure out how much power it could make from that.
Yeah.
It's B-series engine and a lot of electronics now. So we're just going to try and make it work with what we have and see what's the best we could do.
Which Max you playing it?
Race.
A race?
Yeah.
Alright, so that means you went through the whole harness, you do?
Well, because I had originally did the harness 4 years ago and the car never driven, what we decided to do was I just did a pin kit.
Okay.
And do over the fuse system and work back everything because all the wires are like brand new. Everything's still working properly. The only addition we did is the screen.
I'm not gonna ask about that.
Yeah,
it's an AEM screen.
We put our AEM screen, so that we previously had an AIM screen. For some weird reason, it was never working.
Right.
I actually thought it was the ECU at one point, and then it ended up being the screen.
Okay.
So, for this drags that they now cancel, we because I was rushing to get a screen, I decided to use an AEM screen after talking to a few of my guys in the States, and that is that. So we just come in to try the car and see what we could do from there.
But that's something the Max could adapt to different screens? So
the Max could work with basically any screen you have possible because of the CAN integration.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Alright. And well, you're satisfied with what you get out of the car?
So far, yeah.
So far?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
No problem.
So we're racking up. I think it's a job well done. BigPappiRacing. RACETRAC wheels. Remember the show, the 30th, the 31st? The end of July. Sorry for the close-up earlier, it was in the wrong settings, and I'm blaming Sean Pierre for that because he forced me to use a camera that I ain't break out in yet. So, racking up. I get to see some poles and my ear's still ringing. So, hopefully we get to use the track before, that we could put it on the track to see how things behaving. And obviously I'll bring you along for that ride. So.